Okay, so we've talked about drawing straight lines in SketchUp using the line tool. And if I say I wanted to draw me a line on 90 degrees, it's pretty easy to grab the x-axis or the y-axis or the z-axis and get a straight line that is 90 degrees from any point. But if I asked you to draw me a 30-degree line, you would you could try to freehand it. You could try to guess and say, I think that's about 30 degrees. But as you can see, all I have down here is my length. I don't have anything that says what angle this line is from the origin. And so underneath the tape measure tool here is a protractor. And you can use the protractor tool. As you can see, depending on what face I put this on, the protractor changes colors. And that tells me what direction the angle that I'm going to start to draw is going to go at. So if I put it on the blue axis, it's going to be a line that goes up and down. Green axis is going to go out the green angle, and red is going to be on the red face. And so to get a line, you need a reference point. And reference points can be anywhere on the model. And then the angle of the line will be drawn in relation to that reference point. And so I'm going to draw an edge on, or an angle on here. So I'm going to grab this top end point. I'm going to make sure I'm in the red axis. I'm going to come flat across, so my 0 reference is going to be along this line. So I'm going to grab that, and now I have this dotted line that's appearing, and you can see that I now have an angle measurement down here. And so I'm going to draw a 30-degree angle on the top edge of this shape. And so I'm going to click there, and now I have this dotted line, which is called a guide. And what a guideline does is it allows you to draw on your model without actually creating a line that intersects the existing components of your model or the existing faces of your model. And so once you have a guideline, I can grab this guideline, and as you can see, it says intersection here. So that's where the guideline intersects my model, and I can click, and I now have a line that is at a 30-degree angle to this top edge. And then now that I'm done with my guide, I can delete it. And then if I wanted to carry this bevel all the way around, I could simply rotate. You can see SketchUp snaps to the endpoint. It knows that there's a point there. So I can come across, I can come across, I can come back up to my point. And because we know that this on the other side is a 30-degree angle, just by simply drawing that line in there, we recreate the 30-degree angle on this side as well. And then I can delete all of the miscellaneous pieces that I don't need anymore. And note that once I delete a line, the face also gets deleted because there's no longer a complete shape. And so I have a 30-degree angle, but it's not complete. And that's because SketchUp doesn't know how to close off this object. We are missing some pieces of information for SketchUp to close it off. And so to close off this object, I just grab these two endpoints here. This is actually where we are missing. And I will now have a 30-degree bevel on top of my shape. So that is how you do angle drawings in SketchUp.